Hey everyone, it's Max. Welcome back for another yoga class. Today we're doing a gentle flow, nice and slow, nice and relaxed. Please join me seated on your knees in Hero's Pose. Find your seat, start to get settled in. And when you're ready, gently close down the eyes if that feels comfortable for you. You can bring your hands to heart center. Find some length in your spine, lengthen the back of your neck by just gently, slightly tucking the chin a little bit. And I want to begin today's class by embracing the roots of the sacred tradition of yoga and all the yogis from India, from Shiva to Patanjali, down through time and space, who've practiced and taught so we can benefit today. I honor my teachers and their teachers, and I thank all of you for joining me to practice today. I think it's important to approach this practice with a sense of gratitude and reverence. So that's why I usually include this at the beginning of my classes. Let's get centered here a little bit. Just letting go of anything that's happened earlier today or earlier this week. Letting go of anything that you may be worried about coming up. Let's just be right here in the present moment. So to help us begin, let's take 3 deep cleansing breaths. So all together, inhale all the way through the nose. Open the mouth side out. Another big inhale through the nose. Open the mouth side out. One more, biggest breath yet, all the way through the nose. Sip in extra at the top. Open the mouth side out. You can seal the lips, continuing to breathe in and out through the nose for the rest of class. Just notice how even just 3 simple breaths can bring you more into the present moment, more into your body. Let's take a moment to briefly set an intention for our practice today. And when you're ready, you can gently blink open the eyes. Let's plant the right palm down out to the side. And then on your inhale, left arm comes up, and we'll find some shoulder circles. So just rotating through that left arm a few times. And then when you're ready, let's find a side bend. So right palm is on the mat, left arm is reaching up and over. Just noticing what that feels like on the left side of your body. On your next exhale, you can swoop down, forward, and around. We'll come to the other side and find some shoulder circles on this side. So the left palm is down, and this time the right arm's circling. Nothing crazy, not going too fast, just moving nice and slow. Rotating through that shoulder socket. And then let's find the side bend over to the left. So the right arm's reaching up and over now. Continuing to breathe with our slow, steady breaths. On your next exhale, the right arm comes down, forward. We'll come walking it all the way around to the left, to the right. The left arm comes up, lift the hips, and we'll find a little bit of a camel pose. So we're squeezing our glutes to lift the hips, and then as you exhale, coming down and around, left palm comes down, hips come up, right arm comes overhead, inhaling, exhale, lower, other side, Do this a few times. Inhale at the top. Exhale to lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And one more. Coming up on the other side. Nice. Let's make our way into a tabletop position. So our hands, palms are on the mat, fingers are spread nice and wide, shoulders are stacked over the wrist, hips are stacked over the knees. And we'll do some spinal warm-ups. Cat-cow. Inhale, arch your back and look up. Exhale, round the spine and look down. Inhale to arch the back, look up. Exhale, round your spine, find your cat pose. Inhale, look up. Exhale, cat. Flow through that a couple more times on your own, making sure to link your movements with your breath. And then you can find some organic movement, waving through the spine, rolling the hips, whatever feels good for you here. There's no rules. Just get in tune with yourself and your body. If you're new to yoga, this can be difficult sometimes. To really get in touch and in tune with what does your body need. But I invite you to have a sense of playfulness and curiosity. All right, let's come back to our neutral tabletop. Inhale to pull the belly button towards the spine, bracing your core. Let's lift the right leg up and then finding some hip circles on the right side. Keep breathing, slow, steady breaths. Warming up the hips. And reverse the direction of your circle. And release. Again, engage the core. We'll lift the left leg up and find some hip circles on this side. Lubricating the joint. And reverse the direction. And release. Back to your neutral tabletop. Again, pull the belly button towards the spine. Engage your core. This time we're going to go into a two-legged tabletop. So, let's lift the right leg up behind us again with a bent knee, as we've just done. Again, making sure your core is engaged. Shifting your weight a little bit onto your left hand. Lift the right arm. See if you can reach back and grab the right ankle or foot. And it's okay if you wobble or fall. This one can be tough. As you can see, I'm falling all over the place here, but that's okay. So gently pull your foot towards your glute here. So pulling the foot towards the butt, finding your balance. It can be surprising just how difficult this one can be, finding balance, even though we're nice and low to the floor. Keep the foot lifted, let go of the arm. Right hand comes down. We'll lift the left arm. So still two-legged tabletop, but now we've got opposite arm and leg down. So this time the left hand comes to the foot. And instead of pulling the foot towards the glute, this time we're going to kick the foot into the hand and lift that leg and foot as high as you can up behind you. A little bit of strength here. And then on your next exhale, gently release back to our tabletop. And we'll do our two-legged tabletop on the other side. So left leg comes up. Find your balance, shifting the weight to the right a little bit. And then the left hand grabs for the left foot or ankle, gently pulling the foot towards your glute. Breathing here, finding your balance. Keep your core engaged. And again, it's okay to wobble or to fall. And then when you're ready, keep the leg up behind you. Left hand comes down. Right arm comes back, grabbing hold of that ankle. And this time kicking the foot into the hand to lift the leg up behind you as high as it will go. Breathing. And then release back to our tabletop. Let's do one round of cat-cow. Inhale, arch the back, look up. Exhale, round the spine and look down. Back to tabletop. Let's kick the right foot out to the right, trying to bring the bottom of the foot down flat on the floor. So the right leg is straight and coming out to the right. On your inhale, lift the right arm, and exhale, we'll thread it through. Thread the needle, but with the leg out to the side. You can gently come down, breathing here. Inhale to reach the right arm up. Exhale, right palm finds the mat. We'll switch sides. So the right knee comes in, left leg goes out. Inhale, lift the left arm. Exhale, threading it through. Breathing here. Inhale, left arm comes up. Exhale, tabletop. Let's walk the knees as wide as the mat. Big toes can come together and touch. And gently lower the hips down on the heels, walking the hands out. Gently laying the forehead down on the mat for your child's pose. Breathing here. On your next inhale, pulling yourself forward. We'll come all the way down onto our belly. Palms flat on the mat, under the shoulders. We'll do some Cobra Lifts. So without using our arms, we'll lift our upper body up using back strength. So on your next inhale, lifting the upper body up. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. One more inhale, lift. And exhale, lower it down. Pushing yourself back up onto your knees. Let's step the right foot to the right edge of the mat, near the top of the mat. Left knee can lift up. Option to leave the left knee down if you prefer that. If that feels better for you, you can lift the left knee. We're in our lizard pose here. Also, option to come down onto the elbows and forearms. Just do what's right for you here. You can gently rock forward and backwards. Maybe shifting the hips side to side or finding some hip circles. And then if you haven't already, gently set the left knee down, untuck the toes. Inhale, find your low lunge. Breathing here. Core is engaged. One more big inhale. And on your exhale, you can set the hands down. Right leg goes long. And we'll do our half split. So you can be on your fingertips. Inhale to find length in the spine. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Stay here. Breathe in this position for a few cycles of breath. When you're ready, slowly come out. Right foot walks over to the right edge of the mat, and the left foot comes up to the left edge of the mat, slowly lowering down into your version of your yoga squat malasana. However that looks for you, you don't have to come down as far as I have here. When you're ready, palms come down to the mat, right foot steps back, and we're in our lizard lunge on the other side. Again, option to come down onto the right knee or onto the forearms and elbows. You can gently sway forward and back, side to side, or find some hip circles. And then gently set the right knee down, untuck the toes, inhale, finding your low lunge, engaging the core, breathing here. And as you exhale, fingertips find the mat, left leg goes long. We'll find our half split. Inhale to find length in the spine, exhale to fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Stay here. Keep breathing. A few rounds of breath. When you're ready to gently, slowly come out, left foot comes to the left edge of the mat. Right foot comes up to the right edge of the mat, and we'll again lower back into our malasana yogi squat. Finding length in the spine, gently tuck the chin just a little bit, lengthening the back of the neck. Breathing here. On your next exhale, gently coming down onto the butt. Let's take the left leg long, and the right foot comes to the inside of the left leg. Bring your left elbow inside the left knee, and on your inhale, sweep the right arm up and over, finding a side bend here, so twisting your chest open to the right as the right arm reaches over, almost as if your right hands were reaching to grab your left toes. Continue breathing here. And on your next exhale, right palm can find the mat. Inhale to sweep the left arm up and over. Engage your glutes a little bit to lift the hips, opening the front side of the body. Inhale, and slowly lower down on your exhale. Let's kick the right leg out long this time. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. So left foot comes to the inside of the right leg. Right arm comes on the inside of the right leg. Inhale, sweeping the left arm up and over, twisting the chest open to the left. Again, reaching overhead with the left hand as if you're trying to grab hold of your right toes. You don't need to be anywhere near them. That's okay. Some people may be able to grab the toes if you're very open. It's all about the sensation in your body. So just notice how this feels, especially in the left side of your body. And then on your exhale, left palm finds the mat behind you. As you inhale, sweep the right arm overhead, engaging the glutes to lift the hips, opening the front side of the body. And as you exhale, gently lowering back down. We'll lower down onto the back, crossing the right ankle over the left knee. We'll set up for reclining pigeon pose. So reach through, grabbing hold of the shin, the knee, or the left hamstring. You can gently lower your head and shoulders back down to the mat. Flex the right foot so that the toes point back towards your right knee. And gently pull your right ankle and shin in towards your chest. Finding a sense of ease. Noticing the sensations in your body. Breathing steadily. When you're ready to release, the left leg can go long. Right foot stays crossed over the left leg. Scoot your hips over to the right a little bit. Right arm goes wide in a T. Left hand, option to bring it to the outside of the right knee. Keeping your right shoulder pinned to the floor, gently lower that the right knee over towards the left a little bit. It's okay if it doesn't come in contact with the floor. Again, it's just about the sensation. And you can gaze over towards the right fingertips here. Gently release. This time we'll come onto our back. Both knees are bent. Go ahead and cross the right leg over top of the left knee. So the right knee's crossed on top of the left. We're going to do a recline cow face pose. So go ahead and left hand grabs the outside of that right foot. Right hand grabs the outside of the left foot. Gently lowering down. Pulling your knees in towards your chest. Gently, lightly pulling your feet towards you and down towards the mat. This is a reclining version of this pose. You can also do this sitting up. That version's a little too intense for my hips. I've had some major hip surgery on my left hip. So I find this version of the pose works best for me, but feel free to do what works best for you here. When you're ready, gently release. Uncross the legs. We'll cross the left ankle over the right knee. Reaching through. Again, recline pigeon pose on this side, lowering the head and shoulders down towards the mat. Flexing the toes of the left foot as you gently pull the left ankle and shin in towards the chest. And when you're ready, you can gently release. Right leg goes long, left leg stays crossover. Slightly moving the hips over to the left side of the mat. Left arm can go wide in a T. Option to bring the right hand to the outside of the left knee. Keep the left shoulder pinned to the floor as you gently guide that knee over to the right. Gazing over at the left fingertips. When you're ready, you can gently, slowly release. We're on our back again. We'll do our recline cow face pose on the other side. So this time the left knee crosses over the right. So the left leg's on top this time. Again, right arm reaches up to grab the left foot. Left arm grabs the right foot. Gently lowering the head and shoulders back down towards the mat. And gently Pulling your knees in towards your chest and pulling the feet down and slightly towards you. This is a great stretch for the outer hips. Breathing here. When you're ready, gently release. Uncrossing the legs. Let's find a happy baby pose. So reaching through the legs, grabbing hold of the outside of the feet or the ankles or shins, whatever you have access to. Lowering the head and shoulders again back down towards the mat. Opening the legs up, kind of in an upside down squat position here. And then you can gently sway side to side if that feels good. You can straighten one leg and then the other. Or you can just find stillness in your happy baby. And then when you're ready, gently release. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a big hug, squeezing the knees. Inhale to fill all the way up. And exhale to release the legs, lowering down into your Shavasana. So take up space. Legs can be nice and wide. Option to have the palms facing upward. Release control over your breath. We'll be here for a couple minutes. I'm going to give you some silence to just reflect and soak in the benefits of your practice. And I'll let you know when it's time to end class. I invite you to stay in your stillness and meditation practice for as long as you'd like to. If you'd like to join me as I close class, you can start by inviting some movement back into your body by gently wiggling the fingers and toes, rolling the wrists and the ankles. You can reach overhead and take a full body stretch as if you're just getting out of bed. And then gently, slowly rolling onto one side. And pausing here for a moment. And then gently pushing yourself up to a comfortable seat. Option to keep the eyes closed or to keep them open, whatever feels comfortable for you. Find a nice long spine. Thank yourself for practicing today, for putting in the effort. I appreciate you. I see you. I can't physically see you, but I see your effort. I see your energy for making it through this class and for practicing with me. So deep gratitude to you. May we open to awareness for the benefit of all beings. Thank you so much for practicing with me, friends. I hope to see you next time.